Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3. Takaya is still lying unconscious, and he's been that way since I took the time to go down, fuse Narcissus, get his heart item, and grind up enough to actually get his heart item from him. So, as much as I liked my little SP regen, I also like not being charmed. So now, I'm not going to be charmed. Yukari is currently immune to her weakness, leaving Junpei and Mitsuru. I also changed out Koromaru for Mitsuru because I'd like a real nice, strong magic user for this fight. At least one of us being a nice, good magic user. And right now, I think we've got a fairly balanced team, I feel. Junpei and Mitsuru don't have anything to guard against their weaknesses, but I'm hoping it's not that big a deal. I've seen what's to come, and I don't think it's going to be too big a deal. They do have HP and SP regen accessories equipped, though. But without further ado, let's climb this tower and see what's waiting for us at the top. Oh, we've actually got a little more room still. Yeah, because that'll open up. Well, I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
We finally reached the top.
Hey, look at the sky! Something's coming!
Is it Nyx?
I can sense it even without my persona. This is the first time that's ever happened. You are... Ryoji-kun?
That was my name for a time. I didn't mind it.
What's going on? Wait, are you?
I am merely a harbinger of the fall. Although Nyx and myself are now one and the same.
Is that so? Well, regardless, I don't regret my decision. I'll defeat you no matter what you are.
I see. Then you must already know. What people fear most, what they try to ignore. That is what I am.
We know that already.
Yeah, everyone does.
You are what awaits all living things from the moment they are born.
Then you also understand that it's pointless to resist. So why do you? There must be fear in your hearts.
Yeah, of course I'm scared. But it's no use carrying on about it. I want to live.
I'm tired of running. Living means looking death square in the face. So I won't back down. Not even from you. I will stop you even if it costs me my life. That is my own decision.
I see.
Everyone, get ready! Nyx is preparing to attack! I'm sensing shadows approaching from below, too.
Everyone who's not fighting Nyx should try to keep them at bay. This is our last chance. We can't afford to lose.
Let's win this. I know we could do it.
That is a heck of a thing we've got to fight.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
You can attack it right now. However, this boss fight does have multiple phases. And the first phase, it will not even attack back. So I would suggest rushing.
If you get into trouble, run! Take this! Watch it. Light won't work on the enemy.
It doesn't attack, it has no resistances, it has no weaknesses. Rushing ensures people are conserving their SP and HP for the fight to come.
The moment man devoured the fruit of knowledge, he sealed his fate. Entrusting his future to the cards, man clings to a dim hope. Yes, the Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Attaining one's dream requires a stern will and unfailing determination.
I won't lose!
It's on!
This ends now!
All shall perish. The time has come.
Not good enough.
Nyx's Arcana changed to the Magician? Be careful, its properties have changed.
Yes, it has, and that is one of the overarching features of this fight. You are not fighting one boss. You are fighting, I don't even know, 13 bosses or so? Its Arcana, at the very beginning, was Fool. It has since changed to Magician. You will need to rescan it,
I'll scan the target.
but I will say in this particular phase, Nyx becomes a fire user. It will predominantly use fire attacks, and it nulls fire. It still has no other strengths or weaknesses, so you can go to town. Thankfully, many of these phases don't have much in the way of HP, so you should be able to churn through them easy enough.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. The silent voice within one's heart whispers the most profound wisdom.
Be careful, it seems ice doesn't work.
Oh, and this one has actually given us our next one, so that worked out well. This is Priestess now, and it's become an ice user.
This ends
will attack with ice, and it nulls ice.
The time has come.
Oh, and we also just nullified its ice resistance, so I guess I can still use Niflheim on it.
It changed properties again. If you need me to analyze it, just say the word.
You are so far ahead of even yourself, Fuka. Oh, and another thing you may have noticed is Nyx has more than one turn. Nyx can go twice every round. So that's wonderful.
I won't lose!
The second phase here, though, is, once again, not anything too terrible. Believe me when I say it gets worse.
I command thee!
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Celebrate life's grandeur, its brilliance, its magnificence.
Something about Nyx keeps changing.
The time has come.
And as I'm sure you can guess,
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Nyx just changed to Empress, which Empress is now a wind user. For me, at least, this doesn't mean anything different from before, but Junpei is weak to wind. So if Nyx ever does any area attacks, or decides to single Junpei out, he can be knocked down, which can give Nyx an extra attack, which means it can get 3 attacks, potentially 4 if it plays its cards right.
I'll show you my true power.
Actually, no, it shouldn't get 4, because Junpei's the only one weak to wind.
Check this out.
No, it could do 4, because if the second attack stood him back up, then on its proper
Watch it.
second
Light won't
turn,
work on the enemy.
it could knock him down again.
I command thee!
Having 2 moves is evil.
All shall perish. All shall perish.
Junpei's hurting a little, and Mitsuru's hurting a little. At least at this point in the fight, I'm not too concerned about it, though, because Nyx isn't going to be able to wreck us too badly. In the future, though, I think I'll hold off on at least this turn. I'll hold off on healing them. Or I should say, correctly, setting Yukari to heal them.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Only courage in the face of doubt can lead one to the answer.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Arcana shifts once again.
The time has come. Not
Someone help Mitsuru-senpai!
Okay, hey Yukari, wanna heal? And I think I may just continue to use Niflheim. Having changed its resistances again, it is now the Emperor Arcana. It is now an electric user. So it will not only use electric attacks, but null electric. I say it because at this point, even its own gender is a little ambiguous. or I should say, Nyx is often referred to as being female, but we're also sort of fighting Ryoji. So I think even referring to Nyx's avatar here, you could technically refer to this as female and be correct. But you could also refer to it as male and sort of be correct. Okay, this should be able to finish it off, and I'll hope Yukari. One thing that I have noticed about this fight, in the various times that I've fought it, it always goes last. All four of us go before it goes. And I actually like, if that was intentional that they did that, I like that they at least threw us a bone. Because this lets us react to what Nyx does immediately. We don't have to worry about a party member perhaps going by an AI we don't want them to go by, simply because it was a leftover of, say, the previous turn.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. It is indeed a precious gift to understand the forces that guide oneself.
Hang in there!
It's on!
Nyx has changed its Arcana once again. Ow.
Not good enough. All shall perish.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
And this time it has changed to Hierophant. Now, Hierophant, as opposed to the Elementalists from before, is actually a physical attack user, and will predominantly be using strike attacks, though I think it also has some various slash attacks and the like. But of note is that now it nulls strike. So I couldn't physical attack it if I wanted to. Thankfully, I'm not going to. That's a lot of SP, though, and I'm starting to run low. Well, I have some SP recovery items if I need them.
I won't miss.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed.
You know, Yukari, I think it would have been real swell if you'd healed me.
There is both joy and wonder in coming to understand another.
It's on!
Watch it. Light won't work on the enemy.
And yes, critical attacks don't knock it down. So have fun with that.
I command thee.
The time has come.
Well, that's pretty fantastic. Nyx has once again changed its Arcana. Now it is the Lover's Arcana. Hopefully we won't actually... Okay, we got that. Its only elemental resistance is that it does null wind. However, what's changed this round is that it now will put status effects on you, including Panic, as is on Mitsuru, and Charm. Oh boy! Seeing as we're all hurt pretty bad, and I'm running low on SP, I kinda need to get everybody up to speed. I may just put up an attack mirror, though. If you put up an attack mirror, you should be good in this phase, and To be honest, I'm not going to be using these things for anything else. This is the last fight of the game. So I may do that and let Yukari heal. How much HP does it have left? Okay, it's at like half HP. Yeah. Because otherwise I would be using a Soma. And I would like to at least hold off a little on using them. Okay, I'll put up an attack mirror and... but Yukari has to stand up first! Using a Soma. Now, Panic, if memory serves, means Mitsuru cannot use skills. She has to physical attack.
The time has come. Not good enough.
Thankfully, Almighty Attack doesn't do a lot of damage. Yukari's standing upright though, so I assume she'll be able to handle their status effects. I'm just gonna Niflheim.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed.
And push it to next phase.
One of life's greatest blessings is the freedom to pursue one's goals.
Hang in there.
Really, Diarahan? Well, that status effect should wear off eventually, since Yukari's too dumb to do anything about it.
I let my guard down.
All shall perish.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Okay, so this is a fun one. Chariot, now. Nyx nulls all physical attacks. However, she is actually vulnerable to all elemental attacks. Now, when I say vulnerable, I don't mean she's weak to them. It actually doesn't show up if you scan, but I guess you could say her magic defense has been lowered, which isn't really even a stat in this game, I don't think. She'll be attacking predominantly with physical attacks, like power charge and then an attack. However, since she's sort of weak to elemental attacks, I may just kind of hope Yukari does good. Yeah, 876.
Hang in there.
I thought it would have been really peachy keen, Yukari, if you did a heal everybody. I guess that was too much to ask.
It doesn't seem like strikes will work.
Thank you. It's gonna be dead before you use that. Yukari, if you don't heal us all, so help me, I am going to smack you. This should end the phase. Or miss entirely. That is also a thing that it could do.
It's on!
I command thee.
Never mind. Mitsuru's attack went off.
The means by which all is revealed. To find the one true path, one must seek guidance amidst uncertainty.
Oh, thank you.
All shall perish.
Oh, you son of a gun. Thank you. Okay. The next arcana up is Justice.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
It nulls fire and ice and will predominantly be attacking with light skills. Now, Daisojo is nulls light and also has null dark, so I'm good against both. However, this leaves me without a real attack. I suppose I can heal if need be, but that means I'm going to be relying on a lot of the party, and I'm just going to be smacking. This does let me heal, given the chance, though.
Check this out.
Careful, the enemy's strong against...
This ends now!
What are you going to cast? You just saw that it was weak to ice.
The time has come.
Yeah, you go ahead and try that crap on me. I will smack you.
Hang in there!
Check this out.
Really? You did Mind Charge and then you poked it? Or did she do Power Charge? Because if she did Power Charge, that would make far more sense. I'm going to highly suggest, or hope, that I don't kill it. So Yukari can heal everybody. Son of a gun!
Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. It requires great courage to look at oneself honestly and forge one's own path.
Hang in there!
Thank goodness.
Check this out. I command thee!
All shall perish. The time has come.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Now, as we saw, and as one can expect from that, Nyx has changed his avatar to Hermit now. Hermit nulls wind, so that's really it as far as you've got there, and will be predominantly attacking with status effects and dark skills. So I could stay on Daisojo, or I could change to Alice. Now, Alice's also does not have any outright attacks. And Daisojo, because of growth 3, has been keeping up on the levels, so I'm gonna go ahead and stay on Daisojo. And I guess I'm just poking it. Oh, you're going to reflect physical, so I guess I'm not going to poke it. I'm going to wreck myself if I do anything, though.
Hang in there! Watch it.
It's on!
That reflect, of course, is because you saw I put up, like, what was it, Tetracarn or whatever.
I command thee!
Okay, at least they should be able to take it out if I'm not doing much this round.
Time has come.
Thank you. Like, that's honestly all I got. This is all I got. I mean, if I want to stay immune to dark, that's all I got.
I'll show you my true power.
Check this out.
I command thee.
All shall perish.
Oh, because that's something I want to see.
The time has come.
Kari is panicked. I don't have a skill that fixes any of those, I don't think. Neutralizes poison. Panic fear, that's the entire party.
Thanks. I won't lose.
And of course she's gonna immediately cast a Cure Spell. Why did I not change her off healing when she doesn't? I need to pay more attention to what I'm telling Yukari to do. Because she is wasting so much SP.
This ends now.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Alongside time exists fate, the bearer of cruelty. The time has come.
Really, Boo-Foo?
The time has
Oh my goodness, Boo-Foo! Give me a minute. Boo-Foo!
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Okay, so Nyx has changed its Arcana to Fortune this time, which is perhaps where Boo-Foo came from. Now, this form resists, or I should say nulls, the elements, fire, ice, electric, and wind. It'll be predominantly attacking with most elements. Since I can't really do much, though, otherwise, I'm actually going to change back to Scotty, since Scotty is the highest stats of all my personas, and I'm just going to poke it. Oh, son of a gun! It was still up? I figured that would go away. It's been like 3 turns, hasn't it? Well, at least I can poke it now, whatever.
It's on!
Be careful.
I mean, we had to get rid of it. Physical is the only thing that can hurt it. So I guess better me than anybody else.
I let my guard down.
Actually, only me. Everybody else would have just waited.
The time has come.
Mazio. Oh my goodness. You are useless. Whatever the crap your fortune is terrible. I get a turn again. I am Norning the crap out of you.
This ends now.
Or I could just Niflheim the crap out of you. What are you even trying to accomplish? You're using all these level 1 and 2 spells that do nothing.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Only with strength can one endure suffering and torment.
Take this.
Yeah, because you're out of SP.
Check this out. Trap. Slash attacks are out.
I command thee.
Wish I had 2 turns. Ew. Okay, its Arcana has changed once again, this time to Strength. Strength nulls Pierce, Slash, and Strike, all physical damage. However, unlike last time, it does not raise a vulnerability to magic attacks. It'll be primarily attacking with physical attacks. And that's about it. It'll also try to lower your defense and fun stuff like that. Yukari has hardly any SP. I really don't want to waste a turn, but Yukari needs SP.
Hang in there.
And this is like wasting a whole turn. I should have put up an attack mirror is what I should have done.
It's strong against darkness.
This ends now!
This should hurt it pretty good, though, since that had been mind charged. That wasn't nearly as much as I was expecting it to be. God dang it!
Please, be careful.
I need a turn. I really need a turn. I really need a turn. So I can put up an attack mirror.
It's off!
I let my guard down.
You're just gonna do something again that's gonna absolutely wreck us. Actually, Almighty Attack isn't bad, considering. If you're gonna be kind enough to keep doing that, I will still put up an attack mirror. I'm pretty sure, judging by the name, Almighty Attack is Almighty Damage, which means it's not actually going to be stopped by the attack mirror, but at the very least, it'll block anything else. And give me one more turn, so help me, and I am going to stick an ice spike so far up your butt! Haha! And our attack mirrors are gone. But guess what I'm gonna do? I can't just put up attack mirrors every turn. Somebody kill it! Somebody kill it! You got this, Junpei? You got this, Mitsuru?
I command thee!
That ought to do it.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed.
Thank goodness.
In the face of disaster lies opportunity for renewal. All shall perish. All shall perish.
Okay, so this is a pretty wonderful... This is another pretty wonderful phase, but we're getting near the end of the phases that we're gonna have to slosh through. Hanged Man
Give me a sec. I'll
is
scan the
this
code.
one. It doesn't actually resist or null physical damage, but it does take reduced damage. Which is interesting because I suppose this is kind of like the increased damage that the one other phase took to magic, in that it wasn't listed as an actual weakness or strength or anything. But it does take less damage from physical attacks. Also, it'll be using darkness attacks like Mudo, and almighty attacks, so that's all wonderful. If I can barely use physical attacks, I don't want to have to change back to Daisojo and not be able to do anything, but I don't want to risk dying to this. Ah! At least I can still use physical attacks. That's not that reduced.
Careful, the enemy's strong against...
It's on! I command thee!
I guess maybe it's kind of an in-between.
All shall perish.
Oh, that's gonna sting a little. Yeah, that stung a little.
Time has come.
Thank you. Well, you know, I don't actually have much, so I can heal myself.
Take this!
Why is she not using any SP, even though she has 97 left? Maybe her, I know maybe her AI is designed to hold off when it gets to a certain point, but why? Unless there's some kind of... like, limit in there that says, oh, if this happens, go ahead and use the spell? Oh, dearie me. Fully restores. No, I'm only going to use one of these now, and then once we get to the next phase, I'm going to use a Soma.
Hang in there!
But we needed this full heal. One thing that I think is kind of cool is over the course of the game, I suppose you could relate this to actually getting to know friends you're working with better, but I've gotten to know their AIs better.
All shall perish. The time has come.
And so, like, I can actually act and react around kind of knowing what they're going to do.
The moment man devoured the fruit of knowledge, he sealed his fate. Entrusting his future to the cards, man clings to a dim hope. Yet the arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Beyond the beaten path lies the absolute end. It matters not who you are. Death awaits you.
Hang in there!
Check this out! This ends now!
The time has come. All shall perish.
I sense... death. Nyx's true arcana is death.
Now is where the fight gets fun.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Up until now, Nyx has merely been playing with us. The actual boss fight begins here. Nyx has no preference for offensive skills that it will use, and it has no weaknesses, though it will take half damage from everything. I think once again this is not something that is actually listed as a resistance on its scannable page. This phase also has a good 4 to 5 times as much HP as every other phase. So not only does it have more HP, but you're doing less damage. But on the upside, this is kind of just a drag-out fight. Now I'm starting this off on the right foot and using a Soma.
I won't lose!
Yeah, it's got a lot of
Incredibly
HP.
strong against light.
It's on!
I like how it lists its level as being level 76, as though you could actually ever kill this at level 76.
All shall perish.
Well, I'm ready to wreck some face. I changed to Scotty since it doesn't actually prefer anything. I'm going to go with the persona that simply has the highest stats and my best defense.
Hang in there.
That is almost embarrassing damage compared to everything else so far. I need to pay a lot more attention to Yukari. Yukari goes directly after me, so I am in the absolute best position to be able to tell her if we actually need healed or not, since I go directly after Nyx.
The time has come.
Thank you.
All shall perish.
Thank you. Okay, and right now, nobody needs healed.
Leave it to me. I'll show you my true power.
They almost give you control over your party in this fight. Like, they give you as absolute much control as this engine can give you.
You cannot avoid death. To live is to die. They are one and the same. It's useless. All shall perish.
Wait! Something strange about Nyx. I have a bad feeling about this. It's definitely up to something. Have everyone hold their attacks. It's too dangerous right now.
And given that you go directly after Nyx, it actually puts you in the best possible position to deal with this. Moonless Gown is an attack that Nyx will gain about a quarter of the way into her HP. And what this does is it puts up a barrier that'll last for about 2 odd turns, that anything at all that you do to Nyx will be reflected back to you in full. So, obviously, you want everybody to hold their attacks. Nobody really needs healed right now. So, I could set everybody to heal support, but if you're well off on HP, they will attack anyway, which is a good way to cause problems. So, I think I'm just going to tell everybody to stand by right now. Junpei can buff everybody up, so if I put him on that... In fact, yeah, I'm going to put him on heal support. Because he doesn't have any proper heals, so he shouldn't be wasting his stuff, but he should buff us once. And then I'm going to wait myself. Actually, I could take this time to put up an item, such as a Fierce Sutra. I'll wait and put it up next turn, because I should be doing this twice.
It's on!
All shall perish. All shall perish.
That's all a piece of good news. We're still doing alright, but I am going to change Junpei to stand by. And I suppose I'll... Actually, I think this time around, Maybe I'll put the Fierce Sutra up.
All shall perish.
At the very least, that wasted a turn. Like, I know I kind of wasted an item, and it probably would have done it for Junpei's buff as well, but it did waste a turn. And that was an attack that we didn't have to deal with.
Leave it to me.
Gotcha!
Yukari, we actually don't need healing right now, so I'm just going to set to act freely. Junpei doesn't do anything dumb, so I could set him to act freely as well.
Gotcha!
Yeah, Mitsuru does dumb things. Okay, we've got a second though, so all out.
I won't lose!
Check this out!
I command thee!
Okay, good to know that even on full assault, she does still use Mind Charge. That's good. Thanks.
All shall perish.
Yeah, he's not weak to it or anything, he just doesn't resist it anymore. But we're still doing good on everything, so I'm just gonna Niflheim him again.
I'll show you my true power!
It's on!
This ends now!
It's useless.
Now we wait again.
The time has come.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, well, first of all, Mitsuru, can you use disc
Leave
poisons?
it to me.
Gotcha!
Leave it to me!
They probably won't, is the frustrating thing. See, the thing with being poisoned is it affects their AI in a very troublesome way. To the point that they will cure them no matter what if they're poisoned. But they'll not actually use a disc poison or anything on them. So, I suppose the last thing I want to do is for me to take some damage and then them worry about me, so I'll cure my own poison first.
I'll show you my true power!
He's again like, you want to use a disc poison, but no, she used Diorahan to cure one tick.
Here!
Thank you. Junpei's got it. Mitsuru's probably just, yeah, she's just gonna use Diorahan too. And then she's gonna take one tick and go right back down where she was. Does that work on items? Thanks. Okay, we still can't do anything. Yukari, don't worry about it.
Leave it to me!
Junpei... Junpei, stay on heal support because you'll buff and I'll use a disc poison. Mitsuru, don't do
Leave it to
anything.
me.
Yeah, so I'll use a disc poison on Mitsuru and Junpei should buff everybody.
You have my gratitude.
It's on!
Which should hopefully also waste a turn of this thing if the defense up doesn't stay around. So like one way or the other, it's good.
shall perish.
Turn successfully wasted. Alright, Mitsuru,
Leave it to me.
Junpei.
Gotcha.
We are not actually in desperate need of healing.
Leave it to me. I won't lose.
It's on.
This ends now.
It's useless.
Only one turn. God dang it.
All shall perish.
Okay, everybody back to sitting on your laurels.
Leave it to me.
Gotcha.
Leave it to me.
Because nobody needs healed, I'll wait for Junpei to put his buff up. Actually, you know what, Junpei, go ahead and put the buff up now.
Gotcha. It's on.
Because if it gets removed, then he may put it back. He may just put it back. If it doesn't get removed, then I'll set him to wait next turn.
All shall perish.
Thanks.
All shall perish.
So our defense is kind of even now. I don't think Junpei's gonna do anything. I think those evened themselves out. It's... Man, I wish there was an easy way for me to tell. I just want to know unallies. Okay, yeah. All I wanted to see was that attack defense hit thing on my own party. So I will leave Junpei on heal support because he may cast the buff again. Come on, Junpei, do the buff. Do the buff.
It's on.
Yes! Okay, just endure one more attack and we can wreck face. Okay, Mitsuru.
Leave it
Wreck
to me.
face. Junpei. Do whatever. Yukari, we're not needing healing that bad.
Leave it to me.
I'm gonna regret this, but we need to get what damage we can out when we get the chance.
I won't lose.
It's on.
This ends now.
Okay, that should hurt a little. Okay, yeah. Hey Yukari.
Bye.
Hey Yukari. Hey Yukari. You wanna do a thing? And then I'll wreck face again. Yes. Please heal everybody, Yukari. Please. I will smack you.
Hang in there.
Thank you. I wouldn't actually smack her. That would be mean of me.
Check this out.
I'd probably yell at her. Because she did something really dumb. In a life or death situation. I wouldn't smack her though. That's mean. It's cruel. You shouldn't hit people.
shall perish.
I like how you keep doing that, and not much comes of it. Okay, Mitsuru, don't do anything. Yukari, don't do anything because we're actually pretty well off. Junpei, buff us up to waste its turn. I should think about getting some SP back soon.
Check this out.
I'll get some SP back next turn if I don't actually need to do anything. Why did that miss? How does that miss? It's a buff!
The time has come.
Oh, well, crap. Oh, what does that do? Ailment susceptibility up, I do believe.
Leave it to me.
Okay, everything else I think I'll leave as is, and I will use a precious egg on myself. Oh, they're both down, though. Okay, dispels, yes. Panic, fear, distress, party. Both of them are going to be spending their time getting up, so nothing's going to come from that no matter what I set them to.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
And it's off.
The time has come.
Oh, well, that's good news. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Mitsuru,
Leave it to
Wreck
me.
Face, Junpei, do whatever, Yukari. I think I'm going to leave you on heal. I need some SP back, especially for what's coming up soon. I always go the wrong way. Yeah, I need some SP back, especially for what's coming up.
I'll show you my true power.
So as much as I'd like to get that damage out, I think that's more important.
I command thee.
Also, I know this may ruin the moment and everything, but I think Nick's avatar's hat is dumb.
Not good.
Someone help me.
Let us finish this. It is the path of your choosing. All shall perish.
Oh boy.
Mitsuru-senpai is unconscious.
That's a piece of good news.
You can't use your persona right now.
That's a piece of good news. Okay, so at about 20% HP, Nick starts using Night Queen. Honestly, there is no good way to deal with this. It just does a lot of damage, and it places a random status effect on each party member, and will generally be using this every turn. I'm gonna use a revival beat on Mitsuru. Hopefully that means Yukari is going to full heal everyone.
Hang in there.
And even at full heal, this is not going to be pretty. But we need to get as much damage as we can out, because every little bit is going to come. We're on... I guess you could call this a soft enrage? Oh, heavens. And that our very lives right now are on a time limit. We've just got to wreck each other and hope it all works out in the end. Oh, I can't use my persona. Panic, fear, distress, party. I don't need to do it on the entire party. I just need to do it on myself. If I could get something that would also cure poison from Yukari, that'd be spiffy.
Hang in there.
Yukari, by the way, is going to be casting that almost every turn.
Check this out.
And of course that will be followed by Night Queen.
Yukari-chan!
Okay, those aren't bad status effects. Those aren't bad status effects. I can live with that.
Someone help Mitsuru-senpai!
By the way, you want to know why I equipped Narcissus's flower? Because that bloody attack can charm you. I have lost this fight at this point because I got charmed, and as soon as charm wore off, I got charmed again. Oh, goodness me. I'm not going to worry about reviving any SP or anything. We need to just kill it. Yukari should heal everyone. Yukari's getting a little bit low on SP, but I'll take this chance to actually... No. I don't want to risk anything, and I don't know if I'm going to have the chance, or if I'm going to have something more important to do next turn.
Hang in there.
I may have something more important to do next turn. And she needed that, because if she gets much lower than about 100 SP, she's going to stop curing.
The time has come. All shall perish.
Wow! You didn't use Night Queen? You didn't use Night Queen? Gimme a turn! Gimme a turn! We're good, right? I can just wreck face? We'll live, I'm sure. Yukari's gonna do something really dumb, like single cure just one person.
Hang in there.
I knew it! Knew it! And now we're gonna, like, all die next turn because she's gonna use Night Queen again.
The time has come. All shall perish.
This ends now!
Oh, that's because you die. Didn't that kill it? No, it didn't, but this will.